Hey guys, Rookie Lock here, back once again. I hope everyone's having a great day as always. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So basically I was inspired by Tobias and Julian at T&J's Lockpicking Nord to start countermilling some locks. I haven't made much challenge locks, but I'm going to start doing that, and I wanted to learn how to do some really good countermilling. So I watched one of their videos, and I'll link that in the description, and gave me a few ideas. I basically did what they did, but we'll actually start with this here. I made some drawings. Hope you guys can appreciate my crappy art. I hope you have an imagination and can understand what this is, but let me move some of this stuff over. So these are, let's say, a cross-cut of these chambers. So you have this plug here, and if it was cut right down the middle along the whole way, you would basically see something like this. Basically your cylinder, two lines. What most people do for undercutting, they would take a round burr like this, or this is actually diamond burr, I guess it would be called. It's just a round ball with diamonds in it, and they would put it in their Dremel, obviously, and go into one of these holes. This is a little bit big, but they would go into one of these holes and slowly go around, so they would end up with something like this. Actually, make this a little bit more understandable. So this is like an X-ray of your cylinder, basically. And your cylinder would, you know what I mean, bulge out right here, all the way around. That's great, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. But I wanted to do it more like what you would see in some ASSA locks and some other manufacturers. You basically have something like this. It's just like a groove all the way around. So you have your cylinder like that, and then you have this really nice groove all the way around. Something like that. And that will catch your pins, I'd say probably quite a bit more than this would. I know it does in the ASSAs anyway. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for, and this here is true countermilling. That's what a machinist would say anyway. Something like this. So you just have, you know what I mean, a multi-diameter. You have a big ledge there. And that, you'll see that in some Yales. Actually, I should have took some apart to show you. But so this is what we're aiming for. I hope you guys can have an imagination and understand what I'm talking about. But it'll all become clear once I'm finished up, hopefully. So we have a round burr, and again, I hope you guys can use your imagination and understand what I'm talking about here. Where's my other bit that I just had? Okay, so I don't have a round burr left because I already made the tool. So basically what you have is a round piece of metal like this with flutes more similar to this. And this actually would have been ideal to make it out of as well, but as you can see, it's way too big for these to fit into these chambers. So what I did, took my round burr and yeah, I did another drawing here. I basically cut it down to something like this. So I took it, I went on the bench grinder with it, flattened it off, took off this whole top, so this was no longer here. And the bottom was a little bit trickier. I actually mounted the burr in a drill press. Alright, and then I took my Dremel with the cutting disc on it, signified by this. So this was in the drill press, sorry, and I had my Dremel cutting disc here kind of at a slight angle because I didn't have enough room for it to be straight up and down, and I went in and basically carved out these quarters here. So those are gone. So like I said, you're left with something like this, and that is ideal for those undercuts. So yeah, here's the, actually, where is it? Okay, here's the finished product. Hope camera does justice to this. I'll keep some background there. Sorry about the lighting, guys. Really overcast again today. So it's very, very thin, as you can see there. And you can see from the top profile the cutting teeth. So that's what I ended up with. Now I'm going to chuck this up in my, actually, take you guys out of here. Chuck this up in the drill press. Kind of have it somewhat set up already. I really should have recorded the making of this bit, but I'm pretty sure you guys can understand how to do it. This is hard to do with one hand, obviously. Yeah, there we go. So we got that in the drill press, and now I made another, well, modified another tool to help with the process, and that is one of these pinning shoes. Probably could get a, you could probably get away with doing it, you know, with a piece of wood or something like that, but I thought I'd make one of these, make it a little bit easier with one of these. So I drilled a hole through it, tapped it to M4 by 0.7, so this won't be turning back and forth. And what I will do, I'll line it up so it's, so these are completely 90 degrees with the table. Probably do some fine adjusting once it's on the drill press, but I'll clamp this down, and then let's take you guys back over here. Go back to the drill press, and oh, sorry. I'll go in one of these holes like that. I'll adjust the height so it's just a little bit below the top of the chamber, and I'll turn the drill press on and basically, can't see it, but move this in circles basically. Basically I'll be moving this around like that to get this cutter to basically make one of those grooves that I showed you there. Where is it? Something like that. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm not going to try to film it because I might make a mistake. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll give that a try, and I'll let you guys know how I did. And yeah, wish me luck. I'll be back. Alright, that went a lot better than expected. I actually wish that I would have filmed it, and I apologize for that, guys, but I didn't think it would work out this well. So I took, had a few of these, man, the lighting sucks today. Sorry about that, guys. So I took a SC core here, as you can probably see. 6-pinch leg, and mounted that up, and let me see if I can get a pic here and get a decent view on this. I'll take it out of the holder. I hope we can get a view of this, as this camera's not going to do it justice. Oh, flashlight will help. So this, come on. This, if I do say myself, turned out really well, and I wish the camera would do this justice. But you can kind of see it there. They're very nice, very defined grooves, and yeah, I can't thank T&J's enough for showing how to do this. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while, and this really grabs these, really grabs the pick here. You can probably even see that in a few of these holes it breached through the adjacent hole, which I don't care about that at all. That just means it went nice and deep. Like I said, I wish the camera would do this justice, because it looks, I hate to blow my own whistle, but it looks pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy about this. Actually, let's take out a spool. Let's see how that grabs. And actually I have, if I can get to it easily, I have some ASA pins that we could check out as well. Yeah. In reach. So, come on. There's a spool, there's an ASA pin, and where's my tweezers? Oh, I just lost a couple pins there. Oh, they're just set screws. Okay. So I have just a small sharp lip spool, and hoping this is going to grab. Oops. Oh, that went flying. Oh, there it is. So there's my ASA. Oh, there's my ASA pin. There's my spool. I just should be using my pinning mat. Sorry about this, guys. Alright, try that again. So the spool grabs really good. Oop. Let's see how good it grabs. And the ASA pin. Yeah, the ASA pin grabs even a bit better, I'd say. In all of them. So I'm anxious to pin this back up and Probably try it with spools first, and then I'll put the ASA pins in and see how that works. And I might even send this out as my first challenge lock. Might call it something along the lines of, I don't know, if ASA owned Schleg. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys joining me on this this little project here, and promise next video will be of a lock picking. And as I always say, don't pick locks that you don't own or have permission to pick. And have a great day, guys. Thanks again. Take care.